Going on, Pokemon fans, Epilep Z is back with another Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire battle. Happy Thanksgiving. What are you guys thankful for? Put it in the chat or in the comments below. I'm thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for Moody for accepting my battle, and I'm thankful for Pokemon. But she started off with Crocodile. She's pulling the Crocodile out of it because I started with my Lopunny. Now she does not want to deal with a high jump kick from Omega Lopunny. So she went into her fairy type, which is Sylveon, to eat up that high jump kick, which was a wonderful play. She is outplaying me so hard, and it's already the first turn. But that's what I expect from her. She's an amazing battler. All her stuff would be down in the description below, guys. Please go check her out. But I'm going to do a hard switch. I'm going to go to Aggron. I'm predicting a Hyper Voice, because I always see Hyper Voice. I don't see any other Sylveons, or always Hyper Voice Sylveons. But we're going to find out. That she is actually going to do a hard switch herself, go into Heatran. Now I kind of like, I wish I kept Lopunny out. It would have stopped this Heatran in its tracks, and she would not have rocks up. Actually, I was wrong. She would have rocks up, because she is Choice Scarf. But I went for the Power Out Punch, thinking, this thing is going to stay in and probably go for an Earth Power or something, try to take down Aggron. But I was wrong, so she did a hard switch into Milotic. So I'm on +1 Aggron looking at Milotic in the face, and that is not very good for me at all. Even though this Earthquake does do a decent amount of damage, that is because of a crit. Yeah. I'm going to be here all day taking on this Milotic. It's her favorite Pokemon, and I'm like glad I'm going against her favorite Pokemon, but at the same time I wish I wasn't. She's going to go for a Scald. I'm just hoping it doesn't burn me. It doesn't, but it does proc my Citrus Berry, which allows me to get some more HP up, and now I have my Rocks up. Now we each have Stealth Rocks on the field, which is not very bad for me. I only have like one Pokemon that's going to take a massive damage rate from Stealth Rocks, and I'm not really sure what she has on her side of the field. I don't really remember, but they're not going to like taking Stealth Rocks over and over either. A lot of my Pokemon resist Stealth Rocks, now that I think about it. But Sharpedo, I'm going to send out Sharpedo. Sharpedo kind of takes a decent amount from Stealth Rocks, I guess. But she's going to use Ice Beam. I thought she was going to go for Scald, which is, I'm very happy she went for Ice Beam, because if she got a burn on my Sharpedo, it would have been really bad for me. But if she got a Freeze, it would have been even worse, I guess. But I'm going to go for the Protect first turn. I'm kind of predicting that she's going to keep on doing that, or she was going to switch and mess with me a little bit more like that, but she stayed in. She went for the Toxic. Now I know she's just going to try to Toxic stall my Sharpedo. I'm perfectly content with that. I know Sharpedo can kind of do a decent chunk of damage to a Milotic. I know this thing is like pretty physically bulky. As long as it's not under a status effect, I can easily take it down with physical attacks. But as you guys can see, I do a decent amount of damage with that. That's not bad at all for just being a regular Sharpedo. I'm going to try to make a Mega Sharpedo for you guys. I think you guys would all like to watch a Mega Sharpedo video. But this isn't about Mega Sharpedo. This is about me versus Moody. I'm Poison. I'm going to take lots of damage. And now I can kind of take her down. If I get a crit, this Milotic is going to faint this turn. I'm hoping I get a crit, or at least a defense lower. Can I get something like that, please? No. So close yet so far. And she goes for the recover. Now I'm even further away. I was just like right at the finish line, and she's like tripped me and pushed me back 50 feet. And she's like, no, not today. That's what recover just did to me. But I'm okay with that. It's Milotic. It's something I should have expected from this thing. Scald, Ice Beam, Recover, Toxic, typical Milotic set. But now I'm just gonna keep on going for crunches because, well, it's the only thing I can do. But she goes into Crocodile. Crocodile can eat up a crunch for days. Eat up crunches for days because it's a dark type. But I get very lucky and I get another crit. Thank you. Another crit, taking this Crocodile down so far, which doesn't really matter because I do have a Pokemon in the back that can deal with this. But because of Life Orb damage and Toxic, I'm going to be losing my Sharpedo this turn, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, it's kind of necessary. I'm sorry. But Lopunny is going to come out. I'm going to go for the Fake Out first turn because I'm not really sure what this Crocodile has. If it could be Choice Scarf. I'm always thinking Crocodiles are Choice Scarf because I Choice Scarf mine and have Moxie. And this one has Moxie. It doesn't have Intimidate. So I'm okay. I had to risk staying in to catch a Superpower just in case it is one that's run like mine. but it isn't. I'm going to catch it. It's going to catch an Ice Punch, and I'm going to be able to get a KO. And that's just going to go into my Lodic, which is very threatening. I know she's going to go for the Scald. I know she's definitely going to go for the Scald, but I need to do as much damage to the thing as possible. So I went for the for the return. I wish I went for a high jump kick, because high jump kick would have KO'd, but she got the Scald, and she got the burn. Now, my Lopunny is completely useless, it feels like. All Lopunny's going to be used for is just Fake Out. Just Fake Out support now. And occasionally a little bit of damage with return or high jump kick. But I'm going to return again just to take down this Milotic. I'm very happy at least this Pokemon is down. I don't know. We're like throwing one Pokemon away for one Pokemon that we KO. It's very unfortunate. Now she's going to send out Sceptile. I'm not sure what Sceptile's base speed was. I should have checked, so I could have possibly outsped. I'm not really sure what regular Sceptile's base speed. I know Mega Sceptile is extremely fast. I'm not sure what regulars is. So I switched into my Swellow, because Swellow can eat up a grass move, but she is not going for a grass move. She is going for the Dragon Pulse, which is scary because it's like, is this a Mega Sceptile? Because I do not want to go against a Mega Sceptile. So she is switching because she doesn't want to catch a Brave Bird or an Aerial Ace or a Flying move. But I'm going to go for the Bug move just to play a little safe. I wasn't really sure what was exactly going to happen. I want to say Swellow for something else later. But she switches into Steelix, and Steelix is going to eat that up. Oh my goodness. Now this is the scary part. Looking a Steelix in the face makes me really wonder if this is her Mega. And let me tell you guys, this Steelix is her Mega. And I am terrified, because if this thing does not get KO'd by Flygon Jin, I'm going to catch an Ice Fang and lose Flygon right now. But I'm going for the Earth Power. I know Steelix is only mainly physically bulky and not specially bulky, so I'm going to be able to KO this thing with a super effective Earth Power with Choice Specs from Flygon. And I'm modest too, let's just add more power so I had more chance to take down this Steelix. I wish Steelix did more, but at the same time I'm happy it didn't do more, because that would have been really bad to get taken down by that Steelix. I need to stand a chance. I need to stand a little bit of a chance. But I'm predicting that this Sceptile is going to come out and go right for a Dragon Pulse to take out my Flygon. But they're going for Hidden Power. Now, I don't know what Hidden Power this thing is. I'm thinking it might be Fire, because it is a Sceptile, and Sceptile's main weakness now is going to be Ice types. So I'm going to take down Fire. That's what I'm feeling. Or maybe it could be Rock or Fighting, I guess. Or it could just be Ice, all I know. But I'm going to use Fire Blast. She switches Sceptile into Sylveon. Sylveon's going to eat this up. I'm really hoping I get the burn. Because if I got the burn, I would be able to get that residual damage on this Sylveon and be able to hopefully take it down. But I don't get the burn. I'm going to switch out again because, well, I want to try to get a clean switch into my Aggron. So, because Aggron can kind of do anything to this Sylveon. Like, Aggron looks at Sylveon and goes, hey, you're not going to touch me. But I wanted to switch into Do You Have It just so I can get a clean switch into it. Because Sylveon goes for Light Screen. So now I know it has Light Screen, and I think it has Wish, Moonblast. I don't know what its last attack is. Might be Protect. Not entirely sure. Don't really remember. Maybe we'll see it by the end of the battle. But she's going to withdraw, and she's going to go right into her Sceptile, which I'm perfectly content with because I went for Iron Head. I don't care if the Sceptile has Hidden Power Fire or whatever. I'm going to go for Iron Head. I'm going to try to do as much damage to the Sceptile as possible. And Aggron actually is able to take it down. This is actually, I think, my VGC Aggron, where it's more specially bulky, kind of. And it actually can throw out attacks. But now she's going to go into Heatran. I should have predicted an Earth Power come from this thing, but I kind of predicted that she was going to Auto-Protect and go for something else. But that's why she's so good at battling. She's like the best female YouTuber battler out there that I can even think of. Like, she's like the best of the best. Now, she is locked into Earth Power, which I did not really understand until I watched her video. She's a Scarfed Heatran, and I was like, that's really risky with running Stealth Rocks. Scarfed Stealth Rocks, just risky. But I'm going to go for the Earth Power just to take it down because I wasn't really sure if it was going to stay in or not. And she goes right into Sylveon, and I do absolutely nothing to this thing. this thing is just gonna wall me out completely. And I'm like, I cannot have this. I'm going to go into my Wigglytuff, because tough stuff is tough enough, guys. Wigglytuff can do this. Wigglytuff can eat up anything this thing throws at me, but the Stealth Rocks is gonna hurt me, and it's gonna go for Wish. Not good for me. Not good. Now, I wish I had Roar or something, just roar this thing out, but Wigglytuff doesn't get that, unfortunately. So this Wigglytuff is just going to catch a Moonblast. It actually does a lot, which means, is this a attacking Sylveon? Because I'm Assault Vest, just saying. But I'm going to go for the Hyper Beam, and that does not do anywhere near enough. Does not do anywhere near enough, because it has Wish. Oh, no. So I'm going to lose Wigglytuff this turn to a Moonblast. I can't move. Everyone's like wondering why I probably did Hyper Beam. It was like, if I don't take it down, I'm going to faint anyway. So there was no point to me not going for the strongest attack. And if I made it faint, that's even better for me. But now it has full HP. Now we each have 2 Pokemon left. I have a burned Lopunny, and she has a Heatran in the back and Sylveon, and I have a Flygon in my back. But I'm going to go for Fake Out, try to do as much damage to this thing as possible because, oh my gosh, this is awful. And she has Cute Charm. Let's add some salt to this wound right now. I'm burned. I'm now attracted. This thing is just, oh my gosh. I have the worst, I'm facing the worst Pokemon right now. Now, I'm going to catch a Moonblast. I know I'm going to catch a Moonblast. But I have to try to do as much damage to this thing as I can. Can I fight through this? I do. I get the return. It's nowhere near enough. Now, Flygon can't even do that much with a Earth Power, which I need to only use Earth Power because she does have the Heatran in the back. If I went for Giga Drain, it'd be doing nothing to the Heatran. If I did Dragon Pulse, it'd be doing nothing to it. Well, both. And if I went for Overheat or Heat Wave, I'd just be powering up Heatran. So I need to go for the Earth Power, and we all know Earth Power is not going to do anywhere near enough. I'm going to just catch a Moonblast, and I'm going to lose this battle. But I'm so happy I was able to lose to Moody. Like, oh my gosh, just even battling her, I'm thankful for that. Okay, well, this is the battle, guys. Please leave me a comment, rate, and subscribe. Go check out her stuff. It's going to be in the description below. And happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget to tell me what you're thankful for, guys. And until next time, later.